Namaste, y'all. Peace and Palo Santo Sticks. It is your girl, Divinely Lika. And I am back with another reading tonight. I just did an upload. It's kind of more on love. But then when I closed the reading out and I sat and I talked to the spirit and I asked, I said, what is it the collective needs to hear the most at this time? I gravitated to my angel and ancestor oracle cards. So I do believe there's a message in here. I do know there's a message in here for someone that spirit wants you to hear. So we're just going to dive right into it, okay? Divine spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that their spirit guides want them to know at this time? What is it that their higher self wants them to know at this time? Please block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic, evil eye being sent my way or to the way of the collective, I ask that you return it back to sender. Magnified and bind it to them. What insect is this? Like, what? I said, please block out all interferences. And here comes a moth or something. As long as it's not a mosquito, because I'll be on go, okay? As soon as I see a little, I don't know what their purpose is in the whole life food chain. I need to know. I should look that up. But anywho, fuck my prayer. Please block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Open up my third eye chakra and protect my crown chakra, and open up my throat chakra so I can accurately interpret the messages that come out today, spirit. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. So let's see. What was that, though? I'm one of them people, like, I don't know how people do that, where, you know, you can see, like, if I know there's, like, a mosquito or something flying around in the house or, like, in my room, people will go to bed. No, I'm up. I'm up on the edge of the bed with something until he pops back out. That's just me. Let's see what's going on. It's a fly. As long as it's not like a bloodsucker, I'm cool for right now. Anyway, so let's see what's going on. What is it that spirit wants us to hear the most at this time? What is it that we need to hear the most at this time? So I have wise one. It says grow within your current situation. And then it says stay rooted and grounded. So we have grow within your current situation and stay rooted and grounded. Okay. So let me just show y'all what came out. And Spirit is saying you're on the right track. Don't make any sudden moves. Don't make any changes. Right now, be patient. Divine timing is working right now. There's something about grow and stay rooted is just like really screaming at me right now. But let me get the textbook and I'll see if I'm going to add some spiritual and some intuitive insight to what comes out here today. But we have the first one is Wise One, and then the last one is Earth Guardian. Okay. Wise One, where you at? Okay, so it says grow within your current situation. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insight from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone, in paganism and modern Wicca. The crone is the fiercest, most physical, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hand represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into the wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul. So it says she helps you to tap into the wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul, rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. I'm getting so much heavy energy. There's somebody's past loved one. Their energy is just like really present at this moment. It says the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your task and projects. It can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it is going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. There is something that is going on. There may have been something that happened, right? You may have been working on something for quite some time. I don't know if this is a business endeavor or, maybe just something more personal that you've been working on for a long time, and something has happened. Something took place that has really thrown you off. Either something didn't succeed the way you thought it was going to, or something is taking far too long for you. I said something about sticking to, and I felt that before I even read into this. I just got this strong feeling the spirit is saying to stay on track with whatever you're doing. Don't make any changes. Just keep at it. I know it may be taking a long time. Divine timing is on your side at this time. Yeah, Spirit is just saying, like, stick with it. Whatever it is, to stick with it. It is going to pay off. Stick with it. The part where it says something that the younger generation is lacking, which is commitment and reliability. I think that's kind of true with us, though. Like, I can be committed to something can go wrong, and then, or like something in my personal life, it can be like a love interest, like something just goes wrong, and it can completely throw me off for days at a time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing, like, if when it comes to situations of something that you're really passionate about or you love to do, that is the best way to bring you out of that those dark situations. Doing something, sticking with your craft, doing something that you're passionate about. But sometimes what we'll do is we'll allow it to either demotivate us or allow us to make us lose our motivation or our spark towards something. And honestly, I've been here before. Like, even with just doing this, I've lost my spark at certain times and lost my motivation. And I think what pulled me out of it was just doing it again. And realizing how much I love this, how much this does really make me feel special and make me feel good to be helping and channeling messages for people. So there's something that you're doing. The Spirit just wants you to stick with it. Even through the dark times, stick with it. It's going to pay off. Stay rooted and stay grounded. So you may need to, you may be somebody who's just, you're a little disaligned right now. Maybe you need to do something to ground your energy again. Get out in nature. And like, when I say get out in nature, like get out in nature, no shoes on. Because sometimes that really disconnects us from getting those good electrons and healing energy from the earth. Take your shoes off, walk in the grass, just sit and sunbathe, watch the, sunbathe, watch the, no noise, no nothing. Just watch Earth. Just watch how everything just takes place without you having to do anything. To ground yourself, bring yourself back in your body. Please, y'all, please, if you can, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but just try to block out the noise in the background, because I have 7 kittens in my house until tomorrow. So yeah, there's that. I have 3 adult cats and I have 7 fucking kittens. So your girl is stressing. But you know, for me, it was like my cats got pregnant and I was like, I want to make sure they're on solid food before I go and I take them to the Animal Rescue League. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Okay, so we have Earth Guardian 98. Let's see what's going on. I think I missed it already. Did I miss it? Okay. So it says, take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth, with the energy of the earth, so you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protector of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. The Earth Guardian on this card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff, adorned with the dream catcher, shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. Yeah. There's something you're working on. And you may just be losing, you might have just lost that that fire and that passion towards that. But this is the best time right now with like Leo being in Venus or Venus being in Leo. I don't know if I'm saying it in the right order for like the next 4 months. This is the perfect time to get that spark and that passion for something it is that you are actually passionate about. This is the perfect time to do that. To take risk, and not necessarily take risk because Spirit is kind of just telling you to stick to what it is that you've been doing. But I'm hearing to bet on yourself. Just keep going. Whatever it is that you're doing. It says it's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down, get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than to turn them into a weed you have to deal with. So yeah, Spirit is saying don't rush. Don't something will go wrong. Or for me, I don't even feel like maybe something hasn't went wrong with you. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor as fast as you want to. You may have made a particular goal for yourself, like maybe the beginning of the new year, that I wanted my business to be here, or I wanted whatever it is that I'm working on to be here or there, and it's not there. And now you're just trying to rush to get there. Or maybe this isn't even something business, like maybe it's just something like you're passionate about or have been giving a lot of energy to for quite some time, and you're not seeing the results of it as fast as you want to, and you're starting to get frustrated and trying to figure out, well, how can I speed along this process? And Spirit is saying not to speed along the process. Divine timing is working right now, but to stick to what you've been doing. Don't do anything to rush ahead. So don't try to finesse your way to the top or anything like that. Stick to what it is that you've been doing, and that'll give you the outcome that you want. Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to add to this message? It says take note of intuitive messages. Moon. So maybe you've got some intuitive nudge to do something, or some type of intuitive message, or when this last full moon just passed on the 4th. 126. It says, take note of intuitive messages. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy and polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. So when it's saying something about blockages, maybe I feel like the blockages, you're maybe seeing how you can be a blockage to your own success or growth right now. It says lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, so ask yourself if you're avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Something is going to be brought to the light. There is, as I was reading, and I just kept feeling it the whole time I was reading it. And I'm like, I have chill bumps. Real bad. There may be someone in your energy that does not mean you well. Something you're working on. And you could have either been working on this for a very long time, but Spirit is saying, whatever you're working on, if this is something that hasn't actually manifested to be what you want it to be right now, do not discuss it with others. I feel like if there's somebody deep down inside, because like, you get those gut feelings. Like when you got a friend that might deep down inside be a hater, a friend, a colleague, or whatever, a romantic partner that may deep down inside be a hater, even a family member, you feel it. You ignore that feeling like, oh, I'm crazy. That's not fucking crazy. What the hell? Why would? And you know what'll make us feel crazy? Because sometimes we'll sit there and we'll think to ourselves like, you may look at your life like, I don't even have that much. Like I live a regular life. I don't have like some extravagant life. I don't make all this money. So in your head, you'll be like, why would somebody be jealous or envious of me? Or why would somebody not want me to succeed? That doesn't make any sense. And you'll trick yourself. You'll try to go against your gut and be like, no, this person has nothing. What can this person gain out of hating on me or being jealous? Whole time, this person has been jealous and envious. You're somebody who is very creative. You're a creative person, so you go against the grain. You're not a societal norm type of person. And there may be somebody in your energy that is not very much so supportive to what you have going on. And rather you realize it or not, what's for you will always be for you. I'm a genuine believer of that. However, I am a believer in energy. So when there's something that you're working on and you're trying to manifest into fruition, and you're letting people who don't actually mean you well or don't want to see something actually take off for you, speaking fear into your plans, whether they're actually verbalizing it or they're just keeping it to themselves, they are causing a delay in something come into fruition for you. And if there's somebody that you've kind of been skeptical about, I do feel like that person will be revealed to you before the summer's over. Because sometimes just not having the right people in your energy when you're trying to bring things into fruition will slow down something from manifesting for you. It's not like they can steal it from you, but I believe that it can slow it down when you're surrounded with the wrong energy. And sometimes the universe won't allow something to actually blossom or to come in fruition for you because you are not surrounded with the right people. You're surrounded with people that actually should not be around for your success. It's like you got too many snakes in your grass for any for any fruits to harvest. Or to bloom, should I say. Yeah. And what's so funny is, like, we have the moon card, and then on this card as well, there's the moon on here. And something about this person, it just gives me wise. Like, you're wise enough. Like, tap into that intuitive, wise enough to see past the illusions about who may be around you. This can be, I don't know why I'm hearing a fake friend just was like screaming at me as I was reading this moon card. There's somebody in your energy that doesn't mean you well or doesn't want to actually see whatever it is that you're working on blossom or to take off. I'm hearing left behind. Somebody feels like they may be left behind. But ultimately, when somebody means you well or when you're surrounded in the right energy, people want to see you succeed, even if it's past them. I'm that person. I want to see somebody do good, even if it's better than what I'm doing. I can be heartbroken, having no type of partner in my life, but if to see somebody in love and happy and being treated the way that they're supposed to be treated, that makes me feel good inside. Some people are not like that. Well, if I don't have it, I don't want you to fucking have it either. There are some people that really feel that way. That is not the people that you want in your energy, because that energy, like I said, they can't take what's meant from you. But when you have the wrong people in your energy, sometimes the universe just won't give you those blessings. They are blockages. Sometimes you have the people that are around you are the blockages to your blessings. Sometimes the blockage to your blessing can actually be you and your way of thinking about a situation as well. So something is going to be brought to light. And the reason why Spirit is saying to stay rooted and grounded, they want you to be rooted and grounded because there's something you're not missing. And also, if you look at him, he has like something on it in the middle of his head. See, I look at the card as a message as well. He has something on the middle of his head. It's giving me a lot. It's just making me think of the third eye. Something about opening up your third eye. Not looking at people. Ooh, this is the biggest one. I learned this one and I felt like this was like everything. Don't look at people anymore with your physical eyes. Look at them with your spiritual eyes. What is the energy that this person possesses? And it'll really show you who should and should not have access to you. Don't look at people as people. Look at them as energy. What energy does this person possess more than anything else? Because see, we'll do things like, I mean, this person do got a whole bunch of fucked up qualities. But deep down inside, she is a good person. Fuck that. Fuck that. That is like that's almost like it's like almost the same thing we do when we get in these relationships. And I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine. I can be speaking to a masculine as well, but you want to see the good in people so bad. And like, because this person may possess, like this person can have 85% bad qualities and the rest can be, but there's that little glimmer of good in them and you want to hold on to that. That's like holding on to potential, but it's not reality though. That's not the reality of the situation though. Reality, this person embodies more of a dark, negative energy than anything else. This person is far more not supportive to what I have going on than they are supportive. I just keep hearing it. Take note of intuitive messages. Deep down inside, somebody knows or feels that there is somebody that should not be around them. Or maybe doesn't want to see them win. I had to cut some friends out like that I felt that way about too. And deep down inside, I've always felt it. I just ignored it. No. This isn't the one. Spirit wanted me to pull from this deck. And I don't know why I was supposed to pull from this deck. But Spirit, I don't know. It's telling me to pull from this deck. It's the Power of Love. I don't really use this deck often, but Spirit is telling me to go to this one. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. What is it that the collective needs to hear the most at this time to close out this reading? What is it that they need to hear the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences that these messages are caused and protect my space. There's something about your third eye. This is why Spirit wants you to get into nature and to ground and root yourself, because I feel like you may be more in your head than in your body. So you're disconnected from your intuition. When you're not grounded, you're not connected to your intuition. This is why Spirit wants you to do that. So you can get a clearer, so you can see clear, so you can actually see with your spiritual eyes and not your fucking physical eyes. That is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm getting, collectors. Anything else to add to this, Spirit? Really bent. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else to close out this reading, Spirit? Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Okay, so let's just see what this says. Close out this reading. How does Spirit want to close it off for us? Self-love. So, okay, let's just go ahead and read this before I even get to talking, because I heard a message when I pulled the self-love card. Okay. So it says, you realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. As the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true that the most important goal, boom, sorry y'all. So, and this is now this can also apply to you. But this may be a good way for you to maybe identify there's a snake there may be a snake in your grass, or not, maybe not even that somebody that necessarily means you, that doesn't necessarily mean you well, but there's somebody, if you know that there's a person who's like close to you in your circle that doesn't really love themselves a lot, then it's kind of a clear telltale sign that they can't love you but so much. If they don't love themselves, if somebody doesn't love themselves and then they're a friend of yours, seeing you do well is not going to make them feel any better about the fact that they have some type of insecurities within themselves. Now this may apply to you as well, but I don't know why I felt like that can apply to somebody also in your energy as well. Because all of my messages, they are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future, but then I can also be talking about you or somebody in your energy. So flip and switch the roles, they apply to your situation. But anyway, it says, as the old saying goes, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. It's true, the most important goal you can achieve in this physical dimension is that of loving yourself unconditionally. And it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? I want to read that again, collective. Something was supposed to hit harder than that. It says, and it's a tough one. You are the very person who knows your dark secrets, faults, and shortcomings the best. It's easy to see the good in other people because you don't know anyone but yourself inside and out. Do you really think that you are the only person you know who is not worthy of your love? Your soul is perfect. Your human shell is imperfect, and so is everyone else's. The quality of love you give out is only as good as the quality of love you have for yourself. So stop shortchanging the world by not loving yourself with the same intensity you do others. You've made mistakes, but you've learned from them. That's what progress and spiritual evolution are all about. Love your weaknesses as much as your strengths because they are your teachers. So this is, okay, this gave me a different feeling on the reading, right? So when I said something about blockages, now I did say that there may be a person, but I also said it may be you. Sometimes we can be our worst enemies. Sometimes we are our worst critics. So whatever this is, because I had a feeling like somebody is working towards something, and it's not going in your favor. But somebody's self-talk is probably very, very negative. Now, I don't believe anything happens by accident. There actually also could be somebody in your energy who is not very supportive to what it is that you're working on as well, whether they're speaking fear in your plans or feeling like what it is that you're working on is crazy or whatever. But I do feel like this can be a situation where you have been your worst enemy as well. Like maybe you can see the good in others, but you're not seeing the good in the different qualities and talents that you possess within yourself, simply because maybe something isn't taken off as fast as you thought it would be. Or maybe you've been working on this and you have had some bumps in the road. Okay. Then we have unity. Okay, so it says, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. When love is given and received reciprocally, it is the strongest force in the universe. It is the energy in which your soul thrives and of which it is compromised. Loving yourself and others is important, but when love is also returned to you, the energy is magnified. One more time. It says, when love is given and received reciprocally, it is the strongest force in the universe. It is the energy in which your soul thrives and of which it is compromised. So loving yourself and others is important, but when love is also returned to you, the energy is magnified. You are aligned with another soul, human or animal, and that bond is eternal. Connections of love that you create while in this physical dimension are never broken, whether the soul is currently incarnated or not. Never entertain doubts that the love you enjoyed on earth survives death, or believe that it is diminished just because you are separated physically from your loved one. It is a soul-to-soul connection, and it is everlasting. You continue to receive love from the spirit realms through bonds you created since time. Immortal. You have loved more than you can imagine. Immemorial. Girl, bye. It says it is a soul-to-soul connection and it is everlasting. You continue to receive love from the spirit realms through bonds you created since time immemorial. You are loved more than you can imagine. So I don't know why, when I pulled this card, I had a feeling about like somebody's passed away loved one. Maybe this had been a like a grandmother or a mother figure, that someone that's passed away was like in this energy. And I feel like that is why this card came up. Like, they want you to know that even though they may not be present, that their love is still here. That their love is still here and present. Well, collective, this has been your reading. If this resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. And it's just a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But until next time, I love y'all and peace out.